remember, if it gets too crispy at the first stage, it won't actually blitz down at all, so don't kind of do too much with it. A little bit of garlic in there as well, which is nice. Okay, in there with our celery. Celery, of course, being an allergen. You're going to put us in the movies. Celery, there is an allergen in there going with our carrots as well. Okay, and also we've got our butternut squash, okay? And I've chopped butternut squash, you can see with all of my vegetables, I've chopped them nice and small there as well. I hope you're all supposed to be here now tonight, folks. You're not supposed to, you're not after telling someone a lie coming out the door. Now, okay, so pop all of that in there. And again, what I always say to people is, regardless what type of soup you're making, it's very advantageous to actually saute it off first of all, okay? Sometimes it's really great for extracting flavour. So whether you're making a carrot and ginger soup, now, sweet chilli jam. Do you all use sweet chilli jam or sweet chilli sauce at home? Okay? So again, one that we're familiar with kind of buying can sometimes be kind of, you know, the translucent kind of red coloured ones. It's very, very simple to make your own one, so that's what we're going to do here. The recipe that I'm going to give you this evening will make about 2 jars of it, okay? 2-pound jars of the actual mixture. Okay, so you can make that up for gifts, for Christmas or anything like that if you so desire. So what I've got here is I've just got some tomatoes. Now I use really nice ripe tomatoes for this recipe. The riper the tomatoes, the better. Okay, even if you've got ones, you know the way at the end of the week, when you go to the tomato bowl, they kind of feel a little bit soft and your finger would even almost go through them. To let you know that it's there, I put in about 1 tablespoon of dried crushed chili flakes into that. Now maybe if your mother-in-law was coming, you might put in an extra tablespoon, you know. Unless of course you are the mother-in-law, it would be perfect. Alright. Now any questions on our chili jam? What could you use that for is the kind of the most common question that you'll often get. You can use that for a whole variety of things. You could decide to use that maybe for, you could decide to use it for eggs. Okay, so sometimes I'm making scrambled eggs or on the stove top, or you can poach it in the oven. So I'm just going to push it into the oven there and it'll just generate a kind of a really nice softly poached salmon. So we'll pop that in there. You can see our bread is rising up nicely there as well, folks. Okay, you can see that's coming along more flatter, so it'll kind of cook a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to turn on the heat underneath that. I'm going to pop chilli and garlic in, please. You can freeze them. What I would say to you is they're not going to be at their very best when they're ready. It's very simple. Yeah, I wanted to be rubbish on that. You probably did. Well, is on the cappuccino.
Would you like one?
No.